Us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Suns. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And checking out Dallas, a game behind.
And I think for the Suns, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Allen is out there with Nurkic, and for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. KD with the bucket.
KD, a scorer, so he's going to invite that kind of contact and force his way inside.
Pass to Irving. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Nurkic dishes to Beal. 6 on the shot clock.
When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
Yeah, no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
First free throw is good. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And both free throws good for Beal. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now, here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Doncic against Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Lively the pass to Green. Now Irving. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And here's Irving after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. There's the pick. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his 3. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. There's the pass to Beal. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic with it. He's picked up by KD. Doncic kicks to Jones. There's Green with the 3. Doesn't go for him.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Booker finds Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Beal jacks up a three, and Lively pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Phoenix making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Allen. And it's Gordon in for Beal. The Suns leading. Booker, right side, shoots over Doncic, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Such beautiful mechanics, awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
Doncic outside, puts up a deep three. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Spurs. To the paint, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Durant. They get it again. Gordon against Doncic. Gordon dishes to Nurkic. There's O'Neal with the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Washington with the screen on Gordon. Hardaway with the bounce pass.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And so here's Phoenix leading by 5. We've got Irving, Washington out there with Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
What's amazing, Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game, and so many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Here's Irving after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Irving. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Exum sets a screen for Irving. This one for three. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. O'Neal passes to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For the screen on Beal. Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now here's Gordon. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Gordon. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit. O'Neal against Hardaway. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
And the Suns here with a different look. Young's checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Allen's checked in for Gordon. And it's Booker in for Bradley Beal. Mavericks trail by 13. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. It's Allen on the wing. Screen by Young. To the inside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Young outside. He kicks it to Allen. For the three, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 9 points with the basket from Doncic. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Booker. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now Allen, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Passes to Okogie. And the dunk by Booker.
Good hustle as Booker gets after it on the inside.
And so that's the end of the first half. Phoenix ahead, up by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Phoenix Suns.
The rebounding numbers tell the story. Watching this team first half, they look like 5 hungry Shaqs.
Ooh, I'm trying to picture, Ernie, 5 hungry Shaqs in one room at one time. Oh, the buffet table is obliterated.
Did you say obliterated? I think I know what you mean. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. Okay, so Eat Egg Whites wants to know, in a game of one-on-one today, who wins between Shaq and Kenny? Is this a trick question?
They want the honest truth? Neither of us.
Kenny only says that because he doesn't want to take the L.
If L stands for lying in bed for 2 weeks, you're correct.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
These guys are absolutely scary, Kevin. Night after night, they can come in with guys who can fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When the play breaks down, you go to the talent. Man, they loaded with talent.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Allen. Now Durant. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent. And when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Well, we're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
And KD drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Green, the pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Jones, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Beal taking his time here. KD against Jones. Good work defensively by Jones. Mavericks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Now here's Booker. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Nurkic kicks to Durant. Over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Durant nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Doncic outside. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Shoots over Beal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Booker the pass to Nurkic. Now Beal, covered by Irving. Nurkic a screen on Irving. Beal from long range. They get it back. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now here's Green. Still scoreless. The kick out to Irving. Shoots over Beal. No good off the back of the rim.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Nobody near Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 5.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report. Now Irving. After the missed 3 from KD. 11 feet away. A shot's good from Irving. He has 7.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Here's Booker. A second chance effort, and Nurkic finishes inside. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Doncic going to work.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside, Beal. On the wing, Booker. Shoots. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. 9 points for Devin Booker.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Doncic. Outside, Irving. Doncic outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got P.J. Washington. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Exum, and it's Jones in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that one's good, Irving.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Allen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hardaway against Gordon. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Suns leading by 11. Pass to Booker. Eubanks with it. Washington's on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And stolen by Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Gordon with it. Jones covering. O'Neal kicks to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And Jones slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Dante Exum. And then for Phoenix, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Gordon. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Left side, Irving. Over Beal. No good from Irving.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Booker finds Nurkic. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Booker against Doncic. Kleber with a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Booker looking around. The pass to Durant. And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. They get it back. Yep, it counts. And the Suns lead by 15.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Jones with the screen on Booker. Doncic against Booker. Easy does it. Doncic.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Beal. And Irving pulls it down.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Kicks it to Doncic. Kleber with a screen on Nurkic. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. Passes it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Booker. Drills it from outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
First one falls for him. And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Washington comes in for Jones. Dante Exum is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Washington. Gafford is screen on O'Neal. From deep, Washington. Dallas again missing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bol setting the pick for Booker. From deep. Second shot opportunity, and Bol with the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 20.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.